It's Rage Ghoul.
You asked for
This matchup's really bad for us. I think I actually keep the polymorph. I think that this is a option that I've not been doing. Because what I'm worried about... Oh my god, raunchy. Raunchy, raunchy, raunchy. Mr. Callan, welcome. God, it's always good to see you, Raunchy. Man, Raunchy makes the best animations ever. But I think that I've been neglecting just using the polymorph or keeping polymorph against aggro mages. Now, if whether this is aggro or not, I'm going to do this. Because if it's not an aggro deck, I don't really need the Doomsayers that bad. If it is an aggro deck, first of all, what a bastard, huh? Running an aggro deck on his way to Legend? Ugh. What a jerk. Second of all, you know, I wanna slow him down. So now I can coin Kabbalist. I mean, he can shoot my 1-2, but I'll still gain the armor off it. Because again, if this is control, then... Oh my god, I'm so sick. Okay, so this is a counterspell, right? There's this explosive rune. So here we go. So we're gonna run into the counterspell. We're gonna shoot this. That is an explosive rune. I'm the king of the if-thens right now, man.
An incredible discovery.
So there's the other counterspell. This is sort of what I meant by, like... Ah! That is not a counterspell. Skulking Geist is going to be very nice, because we have a tool to absorb the explosive rune. Holy, we are in great, great shape. Wow! Now there's probably the counterspell, huh?
I'm late. I'm late.
Now how do we deal with this? This is gonna hurt. What are your cards, young man? So this is some sort of mirror entity. I'm still gonna get to draw if it's acceptably large. Okay, well, shit. But this has got to be like Potion of Polymorph, Explosive Rune. But then... I guess... Now that's the counterspell? Even though this started really good for us, this is becoming really bad for us. I don't understand what his cards are. There's the Potion of Polymorph, and then that's an Explosive Rune? Oh god, it's hard to keep track of this shit. So that's an Ice Block. Okay, so this sweet Arcane Nullifier... Arcane Artificer... Oh, okay, we died. Oh god. I think that my mind has never folded in half more than in that game, because I was just like, what are your secrets? Silas Levin says, have you ever read a fanfiction of yourself for the conceited thrill of it? No, not unless someone in chat's like, here, paste this fanfic, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, read this fanfiction, oh my god! And I've done some of those fanfiction readings. I think I've decided that maybe I shouldn't be keeping the polymorph. I think even though Polymorph arguably has value, that should justify my happiness in drawing it, not cause me to change my mulliganing. We did it. It's Final Ninja 24. I'm not the penultimate ninja. I am... Oh! Whoa! Bro. Holy LeMay. Oh my god. He has no secrets in hand. His Cabal lackey.
Excuse me.
It's the Final Ninja. The Final Ninja. Ba-na-na-na. I do declare I've done it. Let me win, Final Ninja 24. I feel like this matchup should be so bad for me, and it's just like not ever. Alright, what do you think the odds of it being counterspell are? Alright.
I found it first. I found it first.
Gotcha. I told you it was good.
I'm late. I'm late.
But, however, watch. This. Casino time. Oh.
I found it first. I found it first.
I'm gonna take a little damage here, and it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, I got a plan here, and here's the plan. We're gonna Molten Reflection a bunch of these guys, okay? This is gonna create multiple lines of threats.
An incredible discovery.
An indelible discovery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Excuse me, you are on fire. The power courses through me.
I ain't talking.
For vengeance.
Probably is a counterspell then. So that's an ice block.
We have many secrets.
Time to do all my math all over again.
I'm late. I'm late.
Probably gotta fireball it, right?
You play with fire, child.
I ain't talking.
It's a counter spell, right?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah. This match was really hard. I mean, maybe if we like get a... Yeah, I have no idea, man. That does suck.
You play with fire, child.
Good to have you show up. Yeah, that was the explosive rune. I've been trying to like, play around for so long. What if you had Molten Reflection, the Dirty Rat, in the turn you played the Ice Block? I mean, it's possible. That is a possible play, but I wouldn't have had enough mana to shoot the Blood Mage Thalnos, because after I played it, I had 5 mana left, so I used 2 on the Thalnos, 3 on the Secret. Flat Luigi, it's not that I'm having trouble tracking what his secrets are, it's that I'm having difficulty deciding on the correct play based upon what his secret set is. I just want to keep Frostlich Jaina. That's a completely incorrect play, but that's fine. That's why I'm stopping, because, like, I know that he had another counterspell. I know that he had another blow me up thing. And plus, I just don't want to be those people that literally has, like, his deck printing up here, like, probabilities getting showed, an auto-deducer, you know. The deck list is nice because a lot of people are curious about what deck I'm playing. So that's, you know, it's a nice win-win for everyone. And it helps with some referencing and tracking to be able to, like, highlight cards and talk about them and stuff. See how brave I am keeping Jaina? This is like this is like a balls-ass play, man. That's okay, I'm made of balls. And I'm made of devouring paladins.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I'm killing that 1-1. Don't think I'm not. Now, it could be argued, don't do that, because then he will mega power up this guy with a rallying blade, but I just think that's fine. Hundle says, I find the matchup, I find the Dirty Raz best used to disrupt Medivh's Valet, Kirin Tor Mage, Cabal Lackey rather than tanking the explosive runes. Oh, no, absolutely. I literally was saying the exact same thing, maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. It's more so that at that point in the game I was trying to find something that could absorb the explosive runes so I could get out the Arcane Artificer. Well, I hate to say it, but I really think that our Paladin friend got possibly the worst draw he could have ever had. Dirty Rat does have the nice benefit that it can both disrupt one of those things that has a powerful battle cry, and then also you can tank the explosive rune, which I just think is hashtag tight. I see no reason not to do this. I mean, we literally have infinite health in just a second here. And he got one of the worst possible openings. So, I mean, we're just going to continue to pound him into the ground. This is great.
Reporting for duty.
Now, do we blow these guys up? Yes. Anyone else have any questions? Sorry, I was just thinking through it myself. I was like, but do I want to do it? And then I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Now I have the meteor target coming up here. Frostlich Jaina's coming up soon. Even if I get to near 0 health, we're in great shape. Pizzelle says, are there any good blogs on game development that you recommend? Really only one, which is Mark Rosewater's Making Magic. Which I frankly think is one of the best things that exists on the internet. Mark Rosewater, the lead designer of Magic the Gathering, been working on Magic for a long time, and he's just absolutely brilliant, really fun to read, and extraordinarily consistent. It's just like 10 years of the history of developing Magic. But I think more so what I would encourage anyone who's doing game dev to do is just to watch tutorials on Unity, follow them, do stuff. Most of game development is like making of games.
Back to your homes.
And then finding some peers who you can bounce ideas off and work with and against. So what do I think that he could possibly do? We kind of want him to go pop some of his... Yeah, there it is. Yes. So I think that I'm going to do this. It feels appropriate to play the ice block. I want to reduce the... I probably should have hit one of these guys. I want to reduce the number of divine shields so Baron Geddon can heal for infinity billion. You're Rid Creative Ink? I've never even heard of it, Riddler. Never have I ever. I do want to get some water and some coffee. Let me actually just get this. Oh my god, my pants are all bunched up. Oh my god, this is day 9. He has like a 20-inch bunch up. Alright. Did he concede? Are we still playing a game? I'm completely fine with that. Okay, so let's see here. How do we wish to proceed? I gotta rearrange this thing behind me as well. It's a bit sloppier. Oh my god! Speaking of sloppy, I didn't play Frostlich Jaina. Fuck! Oh my god. I thought she was out. That's why I just polymorph pinged that, man. Yeah, it takes a man who's getting his coffee. Alright, well, now let's try to run out Jaina. That actually might have accidentally cost me the game. Fuck. Oh god. How much we're gonna heal for? 10? This is fine. There goes that game. It's fine, no big deal. We won and then we lost. It's one of the saddest things in the world. Okay, this is in a way helpful.
Reporting for duty.
Wow.
Do not fear.
Well, the gods want me to succeed today.
Wield it.
Certainly going to pop the block. Certainly. And that's alright. Because we're going to heal for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then we can play an ice block. We have to be very cognizant of something, though, which is that we don't deal damage to things with Divine Shield. He wants to heal a little bit. Totally fine by us. So now it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is probably what we'll heal for. It's getting very little value out of the Vine Cleaver, which is great. He did the math. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Healing for 12 is good. I just think I have to do this, even though I really kind of want the Medivh's Valet to power us through. Oh, you still pop it again, man. Still do. So we're basically dead to weapons. But he's sort of in a weird bind, which is that he can go hit, 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 and then pop and set us to 1. But he has this problem where he does not really have a lot of ways to kill this and pop that. So, yeah.
Reporting for duty.
So this is helpful-ish, but, you know.
on fire.
Doesn't really matter, does it? We could win, but we also might lose. We could also win.
Reporting for duty. Angora belongs to the Titan.
That just is all kinds of whoopsie doopsie daisies. Alright, so I think that what we need exactly is like maybe just Flame Strike? Maybe something really nice out of this? Kind of funny that, like, I literally set this up so perfectly and then just came back from coffee.
Act now.
Well, that does help.
Right away.
Job's done.
Could win. Might lose. It's alright, though. It's alright, though. Because, I mean, we basically won. And then I just came back. And, like, I knew my turns was so clearly set up to play Frostlich Jaina, and then I was like,
Back
whoops.
to your homes.
Reporting for duty.
Well, guys, I really need a blizzard. That's basically it. He doesn't really have any weapons left in his deck, except maybe a Rallying Blade or something. Well, that's not what we need. We can maybe get like a Frost Nova or something. That almost helps.
I can see to your power.
That's pretty funny. Damn. Oh, well, it would have been back at rank 2 5-star, but yeah. What is this? It's alright though, he's one of those.
You asked for it.
We really need Frostlich Jaina in this matchup, so I'm going to. I think Arcanologist is just too powerful to keep. We've been beaten up so hard on Paladins, man. We have gotten like so many of our points from just playing Paladins that, you know, we're pretty content to just let them win that one, you know. So, if I had to surmise what our opponent is, it's probably that Fatigue Warrior that I was trying to run. So, what I really need to do is, I mean, it's basically same plan as always, man. Get Frostlich Jaina out. I would assume that we have a pretty losing matchup against this deck, actually. I'd imagine it's actually quite bad. Like a Dead Man's Warrior. Okay, so let's play this Arcane Tyrant. Part of me wonders if it's bad to play the Skull King Geist because it thins his deck more, but I just can't do that much advanced shit, man. If I can just get to rank 1 today, that's fine.
done.
So if we 2 whirlwinds, 2 shield slams, 1 whirlwind, 2 shield slams. No, this is like 1,000% a dead man's fatigue warrior, dude. Like 1,000 billion %. Yep. Yepity deputy. There is a small percentage chance that this is a huge warrior. Like he's just gonna be doing big stuff. Some of the biggies. That is technically a possibility. Frozen clones, not bad here. Nice, sick, killer. Just ballin', man.
The end is coming!
Whatever he plays, we're just gonna get tons of it. So many of it.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh shit, I don't want these guys, man. Oh my god. Get me out of this game, man. Oh. We can dodge losing Frostlich Jaina.
My hand is too full.
Oh, that's very, very painful. Ah, god, actually. Ugh.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Oh, my sweet dragon collar. Die. Jerk. Can't believe I have these dudes. I feel like there's, like, the instant I just see that it's a warrior, I'm like, I hope it's a big warrior. I hope we see, like, Fire Plume's heart pop right on out. Alright, where there's a mill, there's a way. We can do this. Alright. This is... Oh my god. Yes. Pass the turn. Hero power, pass the turn. Okay. We're still gonna get one, man. We're still getting one. Watch. And you know what? I kind of want to give him the chance to mill me. Yeah, right, dude.
My hand is full.
Oh, I thought for a second I'd done it. I will burn this taco. Dad ashes. Well, guys, it was nice. It's nice playing with you. We're dead. We are 1,000,000% dead. He's just gonna draw to his Comboni, and it's done. We're dead. D-E-D dead. However, maybe if I play sufficiently slowly, and his entire deck fills up with brawls, think about it. That's maybe a way. You jerk. We gotta go nuts with Arcane Artificers.
I'm almost out of cards.
God, I hope he runs a brawl, and I hope his deck becomes nothing but just dirty brawls. What about ho? Fine, fine. Jaina, no! Jaina! Jaina's gone. She's gone. There's zero chance that she's living through this. Are you kidding me? Are we really kidding me now? This is some straight fucked shit, what this is right now. Alright, you're coming down. You're coming down. This is getting banged out. Kabloomy. my god, Jaina's gone. There's no way. I mean, how do I even beat this deck, man? We're gonna go so deep into fatigue. I'm just devastated even thinking about it. Oh, he's ridden himself with the brawls. Opportunity waits, man. He's pretty responsible about not using Scourge Lord Garrosh, dude.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Cool. Alright, well, you know, hope his deck fills up with brawls. Maybe your casino cards can give us something good. This is crazy. This guy actually really knows how his deck works too, man. Fuck. Can't believe I actually got that simulacrum out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know that looks ridiculous, but I can simulacrum Dragon Collar Alana. Oh, God. Bwam!
Do not fear.
I should have just done something to blow this up. I mean, I'm literally just gonna go like polymorph shoot this shit, man. I'm almost out of cards. Alright, dude, if we win this, that is a miracle right there. That's the worst part about life today. Is that I feel like I have a lot of hope. Please die, Acolyte. Thank you, Acolyte. Thank you for your service. You shitter. You know what? I hope he does have a cold light in there. Boom! That's how we can slow this puppy down. That's how we slow this bird down, which is a great song by Boards of Canada. What's it gonna be, your opponent? What's it gonna be? If we win this, that is the miracleest miracle. I mean, this should be like a Christmas movie or something if I win this game. I shouldn't win, because he should just literally keep making me draw into fatigue, and then I die.
I'm out of
Well, you know what? At least he only has one. He can generate more. Boom, pre-sheet. No problem. Easy. What the joke. I'm almost out of cards. Guess what, my friend? This hits. This hits. I already have the turn planned out. Nope. It's got a brawl in the deck. What if you simulacrum the Dirty Rat? Oh, well, it's risky because if I pull down... Because with just one Cold Light, he can Dead Man's Hand to generate as many Cold Lights in his deck as he wants. And so, if I, like, Dirty Rat out the Cold Light Oracles... God, I have such a plan right now. Okay. Wow, that's it? Yeah, got him. He's so fucking dead, man. I should have simulacrumed the Dirty Rat, like 100%. It's like not even close.
I'm almost out of cards.
He's almost out of cards, he just has the brawls. He just like plays it, man. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, well, guys, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being 100% confident we would lose and then losing, man. God, so sad. I'm gonna let him kill us, though. I'd like to stress that the instant we predicted that it was Dead Man's Hand Warrior, I was like, oh, we're so good. So he's worked for it. He's worked for it. We gotta give it to him. We gotta give it to him, you know? Played that deck. That deck's obnoxious as hell to play. It's easy to fuck it up, man. I think perhaps the winning play was in fact Simulacrum Dirty Rat. I was thinking Alana, but no, we need to fuck over his win conditions. But you know, see, this is what I'm talking about, where like one Dirty Rat can make one Cold Out Oracle can make infinitely many. Sometimes you just take 10 fatigue damage, and that's just too much. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes. Oh god, we're right back to where we started the day. Fuck. That's alright. Is that one Paladin game, man?
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
The thing I really like about this deck is the games are just interesting. Mulligan's have been rough. Just like the first 2 or 3 games. Mulligan's haven't really been dragging down the win rate. We lost like 2 or 3 in a row, and then we won 2 or 3 in a row, so... I'm suddenly teleported to the game that I'm playing, where I realize it's a zoo deck. Okay. We should treat this approximately like Paladin, except it has a few more single-target cards that make Polymorph a little bit better in the matchup. We would expect, like, a Void Caller, Malchezaar's Imp, something like that. Blood Fury Potion is common, too. Okay. Wow, okay, great. Woo, double Arcane Tyrant. Okay, so this immediately tells us that this is a Keletheth deck. Because no, it doesn't. Fuck, it's not a comparative card. I don't know why. For some reason... No, it is a comparative card. Ah, God, sometimes my brain breaks when I see, like, Dragon's Fury and this Raven. I found his spells. Okay, got it. Very easy Dragon's Fury, Arcane Tyrant turn. Rishigisa have not seen drinking beer and streaming a wild part of the Power Hot diet. Oh, you know it, baby. I eat pretty much coffee, water, leafy greens, tasty meats, and then some kind of, like, legal carbohydrate, I guess I'll call it. Like beans, some brown rice, sweet potato. Like tonight for dinner is baked salmon, salted green beans, and sweet potato with avocado oil. Yeah, our opponent has no spells except for the Soulfire, because he's a Keletheth. I think this is a good turn to just hit, ping, and get our ice block out to be able to do this next turn. Don't forget the 8 pounds of spinach every day. Yeah, I have like probably 30 or 40 cups of spinach a week. I eat so much spinach, man. Like, I eat spinach. So I think that this is an acceptable turn to not use the meteor. You basically, like, if you get, like, you know, if you're at a grocery store and there's, like, a bag of spinach or a bag of lettuce or something like that, I munch, like, one of those a day, about. And then Dragon Caller Alana. I love Doomsayer as a card. I think Doomsayer is so cool. Her forearms are going to get huge. That's the goal, man. Now all I gotta do is smoke out of a pipe. Kenny?
Your magic shall not save.
I think this is probably better to do because I'm drawing it all the time no matter what. And it's literally exactly what we want. Fuck out of here. So we've played 2 Dragon's Fury, a Meteor. That's it. So we should have 3 5/5s.
You are not welcome here.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and play it.
Daughters of Flame, awaken!
Sup, we're the Daughters of Flame. Sup! I think that he thinks that he did it, but all of these guys are flame-strickable. Oh! I feel like a bad person. I mean, he is munching us for 3 a turn, which is, it's gonna hurt a bit.
I should meet you.
This doesn't do anything. This is funny, but not valuable. I think I like this a little better. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I think the play is clear. Play this. Bop there. He's probably going to go bite. This shouldn't have blown up anything. It's a little refreshing to play against a zoo deck. Why not Forbidden Flame it? Because I think Forbidden Flame is a little more flexible than Polymorph. He has 1 Doomguard in deck. Okay. Might actually just Scroll of Wonders. No, sir. Do I want to play this now? I think I do, because I actually get kind of passes for his next few scary dudes that he plays.
Your magic shall not save.
He is munching, man. This game's hard! We have the ability to rip our other ice block. This is useless because he has no spells. good. It's good. He's okay. Sucks a bit. I mean, I may as well. May as well just make our deck a little more wonderful. So there's a 50% chance I just blow myself up every turn. Oh, God. We're going to be able to polymorph the next man. The next man. Oh, that's such a bad polymorph target. Oh, God. Where's Jaina, man? Jaina, where are you at? Uh-oh. Something wonderful is about to happen. That's pretty filthy. I want to save Baron Geddon. That's actually disgusting.
Who dares summon me?
Wow, that's a pretty extraordinary play on his part. So I think I need exactly Frostlich Jaina here. I think I should remove a source of damage or something.
I'm almost out of
Well,
cards.
she's in the bottom 6 of the deck. I think we're 100% dead, right? It's like literally Blizzard might save us a little bit. Something wonderful's about to happen. Maybe I kill myself. Great. Something wonderful's gonna happen. Okay.
Reality. I'm out of cards.
Something wonderful's about to happen, I'm thinking. Okay, that's... Oh, thank fucking jeez, man. Okay. Please, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 10, we go to 14, and then we play Baron Geddon. Oh my god, this game was so cool! Wow, it's a good thing I had faith that something wonderful would happen. And now some of you might think, wow, did Day9 get lucky? Not necessarily, because what I really did was I just only put good guards into Gist's deck. Shut up. I just only put good cards in there, man. That's what really let me see it through. Wow. What a game, you know? Some of you might be like, did Day9 get lucky? Can't talk anymore, so you'll never get the answer. Well, I think we've found the nearest Warlock that doesn't have the client open anymore. He's done the math. He's determined that if I freeze this and pop that, I'll go to 7, and he can only deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Now, the thing that's, I think, perhaps funniest of all is that I think he's closed the client, but we're not out of the woods yet, because I think the Scroll of Wonder could just, like, shoot us in the face. Oh, thank my lucky stars. Alright, we're invincible now! Heal for 14! Oh, God. Alright. Oof, that was a rough game. That was a Youchy Douchy, Oochie Doochie. God, something wonderful happened that game. Something wonderful happened. By the skin of our teeth. Stancifka, thanks for the deck. Is this also your opponent?
Your soul shall be mine.
I'm hanging on to the FLJ all day. I'm going to hold on to the Artificer as well because I'm learning that if I play the Artificer, good things happen. Whew. I mean, I don't know if we learned anything in that game. I think we learned that there's basically no zoo. We also learned that that sucks for him. I think we found out as well that Deck of Wonders, I don't know, I think something wonderful can happen, and thus it does. So we're against Warlock. I just want to keep reviewing what I believe are the sort of goals in each of these matchups with this deck, because I think it's interesting. Two kinds of control Warlocks. He's life tapped twice, so we would be typically relatively confident that I'm doing this because I just don't want him to play a giant this turn. There's two types of control decks that I'm thinking of. One is the Ultra Void Lord Heavy Rin Warlock, and the threat is play a crap load of Void Lords by, you know, this could get a little hairy. This could get a little hairy, but yeah, I think. Let me explain after I try to figure out what's gonna happen. Yeah. This is very helpful, but we're still sort of in the danger zone. Meteor, please. Oh. Very well. I don't really want to Meteor this, or excuse me, really want to Polymorph this, but I have to. So anyways, there's two Warlocks that are threatening. One of them runs 2 Void Lords and no other demons, so that way they get resummoned on the first Blood Reaver Gul'dan. So now you have 4 Void Lords that have been played.
It'll serve me now.
And then you get, you know, 4 more when you run the N'Zoth out. And so this winds up being a particularly scary deck because you get 2 Void Lords, and then 2 Void Lords, and then 4 Void Lords. Oh, it's so hard to actually overcome that amount of Void Lords. This is going to be the big tell. Or nil, that's fine. Okay. We don't need to worry about any of the other descriptors that I was trying to use. Because it is not... This was not the droid that I was looking for. This is not a control Rin-lock. Okay. But this is actually good, because now I can run this out comfortably. This is a significant card. So, okay, so this is a Q block. So the Q block just has 6 big threats. 6 big core threats, I will say. It has... That's fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. It has a whole crap load of... do I actually want to run this out now? No, I'm going to do this. It runs...
Excuse me, you are...
Here's a clever way that we're going to delay this. Do I want to play this Dirty Rat now? I'll wait 1 turn. I'm having trouble just speaking today. So it has 8 big threats, or 6 big threats, right? It has 2 Void Lords, 2 Mountain Giants, 2 Doom Guards. It then uses Faceless Manipulators, Cubes, and that Talbadar, what's his name? Trundlebomb, Snugglebutt, the 3-3. The 3-3, guys. He plays the 3-3. And in this way, he can just get clones of big threats. And interestingly, this doesn't... His deck is not a control deck. It's a tempo deck. It's trying to get a burst of power and just end my life. Well, that's grand. If he cubes here, that's okay. Oh my god, he's gonna cube this. He's going to cube. So he's looking to cube, clone, faceless, whatever the heck. That's fine. So we've removed the mountain giant threats. He's only played one Void Lord, remember, he's cloned this other one. So now he has to free up some space here, so that way he can... theoretically, he needs to free up some space so he can bring down the Doom Guards. So I just kind of have to keep tabs on. So this is where a Doom Guard or a Void Lord should pop down. That's very good news for us. I'm having a hard time speaking right now. My brain is... God, I have a really high incidence of shatters in these things, man. It's so funny. So he hasn't cubed yet. The thing is that, like, note already when I say there's 6 big threats and, like, 5 or 6 cloner dudes, it's kind of tough to... Okay. Good. Really good. That was a great defile for us. Good job, Self. Okay, so we cook like this. Pop like this. Good. Probably should have run the Artificer down again. So no Doom Guard again. I always think I'm about to lose in this matchup. Always. Every time. I even bring it up every time I play this damn deck in this damn matchup. And it's just, we always win. I don't know why he would do that. Now, if we can get a Polymorph, we have some potential nice plays. How do we win this matchup? With a Spellbender, with a Vaporize? Probably just with more absolute random horse shit. Does seem like me, huh? Does seem like our best play, for whatever reason, every time, and I don't know why.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
That's good. I'd be comfortable with a reset here. I would be very, very comfortable with a reset here. Probably gonna go cube off or something. Or maybe he's just gonna be happy with this. Maybe he will be. I'm gonna play some Dirty Rats next. You like twisting nethers? Okay. Oh, I should have thought about this a little bit more strongly. Okay. What to do?
Time melts away.
We actually have a couple options here. I think this is the right one. We're whiffing on our sweepers. It's okay. we're gonna have to get lucky against Mr. Blood Reaver Gul'dan. That's alright. Okay. Is there just like a counter planeswalker? I mean, he's just gonna bam Blood Reaver Gul'dan, 100%. And we're basically just gonna have to hope that he summons a whole bunch of 1/3s. That's it. He has just a big variety of demons, so... Oh my god! I don't understand how I am this lucky. I don't understand how that is possible. I mean, now it's just going to show Meteor, right? Okay. I don't know how. I do not know how. I don't. I really do not. Okay. Still got some legs on us, huh? Blizzard is super nuts. Polymorph is the best, though. I don't know, guys. Oh yeah, I can't hit that, can I? Okay, whatever. Alright, that's good. Alright. Sometimes you just heal for 24. I always feel like I should lose this. I could have cleared with Arcane, sure. But we messed up and didn't. You know, it happens. Now he's just going to defile his way out of this. Okay. Oh, Hellfire. Okay. I actually don't think he can pop this turn. Shit, that's right. Fuck. I think I lost, right? Oof. Damn. Well, hopefully he attacks first. Because he wants to set me to 1, right? Those are out. Now if I can somehow summon a something. So if I can like do this and like pop this or something. I don't really exactly see how I can make this work, right? I basically need to be able to blow up, like, all his little dudes. No, that's it.
Well played.
Maybe I should have been shooting his face. Fuck. Yeah, he got me.
Thank you.
Tough games, man. Fuck, man. God. You wanted to set me to one man. I knew the temptation.
You asked for it.
Not using Counterspell on Geddon was a misplay. See, the biggest thing, the biggest brain fart I did is that I wanted to Forbidden Flame his 4/6, then hit it with my 3/6 to kill it, so then Geddon would go off and he'd only get one Void Lord. But for whatever reason... my brain just blipped for a moment. And I realized after I shot that I couldn't take it down. So let's see, we're against a Hunter. Dirty Rat's gonna be pretty good in this matchup. Hey, Frostlich Jaina! Ain't no thing, shit happens. So this is a Spell Hunter, and you know what? I am made of... No, I'm not going to do this on turn 2.
Job's done.
I got my little gray kitten. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad when I, like, pull the ice block and you show the flare, and I'm like... Ooh, how embarrassing. Don't be so grumpy, chat. We just lost a game. It's alright. It's no big deal. Oh, there's certainly... I think that the big mistake was... there was a clear opportunity to Dirty Rat to get both his cubes. I think it was... That's very clearly the most significant pain that we endured that entire game. I think I really just don't do anything right now. I think we just kind of chill. If he plays turn 4 Barnes, kind of sucks. Okay, tracking. I mean, if we get to Frostlich Jaina, we're just going to win for sure. I think right now, all we're trying to do is just get a few more stars, because I think that the only real painful game was the Paladin game, where we went coffee, got back, and thought that I had already played my Frostlich Jaina. Fuck. The big reason I did this is I had Meteor, and Polymorph. So I could just deal with that threat right now. This is a spell deck, so I'm like, probably just gonna Dragon. Excuse me. Painful as a style play last night. Dude, that was so funny. There were a few people in chat that actually got, like, really angry. Really, like, mad and cursing. It's like, oh my god. So, the problem is that he does have flares. That Huffer hurts so bad. He might just flare us. I think he's really close to killing us. I think Frostlich Jaina is going to have to be our Nidus and Shining Armor. Alright. Are we gonna win? Because he could just go flare, bite, shoot, and we are dead. I think you see the issue that I have right now, which is that I have to do this.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Now I have 7. If he has anything that deals damage, we die. Oh, fuck. That's fucking... Ah, shit. Fuck, man. God damn it. That just sucked. That's all that was. That was just a thing that sucked. We have not encountered any of the matchups that we were encountering the other day. Like, there's no Jade Druids anymore. Oh, yes, Paladins.
I will fight with honor.
Huffer had damage. What are the odds, right? And again, I'll just describe that as like a thing that sucks. Hey, Dispy. How's my little happy cat? Yeah, you doing okay? She got pretty mad at me earlier and she bit me. Alright, so this is a Mulligan. And we will be dead by turn 6 or fine, man. I might actually play a Dirty Rat. What would that possibly be? A Rallying Blade. Okay. I think this is a very nice Dirty Rat turn. There's 3 significant, no. There's 3 or 4 significant Battlecry cards here, like Cold Light Seer, like Hydrologist, like Grimscale Oracle. And so if I actually pull down both of those and then have Dragon's Fury on turn 5, I mean, that's really tough for him to deal with. And he doesn't have a weapon. Why are people so mad? Oh, I had a game 1, but I tried to win. Yeah, there's another key Battlecrier. There's another key Battlecrier. A few people were just real upset because I had a game 1 where I just ping and pass, and I was like, no, we're gonna kill him with the Pyroblast, because we pulled a Pyroblast out of Cabalist's Tome, and then he played 2 Greater Healing Potions. And I was like, whoops. And what's very nice about that sequence that I just did is that I just don't have that many cards in my hand. And this is a very potent anti-swarmy hand, but if he tries to Divine Favor, he's not going to, you know, refill to like 9 cards or something like that. Oh my god! Oh. Oh. Alright, there, that's it. We won this. I love these Paladins. Ah. So we've... Oh my god, I didn't even realize this. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. We've lost 6 of our last 7 games. I didn't even realize that. Huh. It's just been so long. Another 2 healther. Kinda want to save the Dragon's Fury Potion for something that's like real scary. So, you know, it's like real scary. You know what I mean? It's like real scary. I actually think that if I play the good old Baron Geddon, man. Depending on this board, we really might just play Baron Geddon to deal with our woes here. Now, what could this be? You know, I think I actually want to do this. All right, great. It's basically he needs a weapon, which he's already used one of, and I don't think this deck runs the Maul, unidentified Maul. It could run the Blessing of Kings, which I think is fine. All right, great, almost great, almost great. It can't deal any damage this turn, but. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this guy. And now I have a lot of healer dealers, which is great. See, now when I play Frostlich Jaina, we're sort of set up for it. Man incredible! This is beginning of the end. Oh, a seer. Oh my god, double silenced. Shut up 2 times, my friend.
Do not fear power.
This is 3 and 4, so we hit like this, and we hit like this, right? Heal for 7, heal for 4. There's gonna be a special channel in Discord for the 30-day challenge. Yeah, but I don't want like I don't want all the chatter for the 30-day challenge to be in one single locale. You know, I want there to be some different functionality. You know. Okay. Oh, dude, I can't count. It's fine. So I think there's going to be one that's sort of for like high-level posting, and then there'll be these sub-community channels for the rest of the challenges.
The victory is
okay. Well, I mean, we're not going anywhere. We went on a loss streak. I didn't even realize, man. I actually started today not the best mood, but I've just been enjoying the shit out of playing this deck. I'm actually going to briefly use the restroom. Actually, let me just cancel. This is smart. Everyone stay here. But I gotta pee. Alright, hit me with a Paladin. Fate, send a Paladin my way. Bring the Paladins on. Uh-oh. It's Viet Hung. Or Vithung.
You asked for it.
You know what? I believe in myself. Oh yeah, now I know why the microphone was moved over. Because Despy wants to be on the mouse pad. And because she's been really temperamental, we're going to let her. You're a good cat. In the last 6 months, Despy now lets me kiss her on the head. Sheriff has always loved head kisses. Oh, she loves head kisses.
I'll never tell.
But, oh, this little Princess Grumpy Pants, Despy. She's no, Dad, no! Now, just like, when she's sleeping, I let him kiss her, and she pushes her little head up. Fuck yeah, I love my cat. It's a bow. Ooh. Well, there's one. Oh, is that it? It's a snipe. Ooh. Okay, so we see the Seeker Keeper, the Cloaked Huntress. Typically, these decks are just like bursty beatdowns, right? They're just trying to do spikes with this mix. It's fine. And I killed that one because it was dealing 3 damage. She's dealing 2. He hasn't played any other secrets, which he would have done had he had it. Therefore, he can only at most have 1 secret. Yeah, so we would expect this to be an aggressive deck. So, this is why you don't keep Frostless Jaina. I mean, this is just like a lesson from myself to myself. Because we're going to go to 6 on his turn 5. Fuck, we really just need the Artificer. Man. So this is how we can work our way back into the game, is if he cannot... if he does not actually have the mana to also keep hero powering me. And then if we get to Jaina and we have Ice Block up, we're in golden shape. Nice, 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 nice. 1 damage is not really going to make a difference, because if he goes shoot, 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 or if he hits once, he still has to shoot 3 times. So letting 1 damage through is actually okay. I really need to set up... Fuck. I would like an Artificer.
Job's done.
Now, if he just has no creatures, like he may very well just pass. But this also kind of implies that he has the bite. This is why you don't keep this card. And why you do keep Artificer. This is more and more what I'm realizing with this deck. Ninja Physics, if he has 3 lands in his hand, we're okay. It's probably just Thing, and then it's going to be Animal Bite and Ping and Kill, right? Yeah, he probably has it. At least he killed us fast so we can go to the bathroom, man. Jeez. Not freezing trap 1 time. Snakes. It had to be snakes. Okay, so we heal. We shoot. We blizzard. And we do this. Alright, we're now working our way. That's good, that's still in there. So, it's looking a little better. It's looking a little better. Marcus says he's not Jesse Cox. Jesse would probably only draw Lance. Oh my god, that was so funny. So, here's the way Spell Slinger's filming worked for those early seasons. The guest shows up. I say hello. We chat. I think that's just a very bad play. So first we attack here. See what happens, right? So first we attack like this. Could be snakes. Great. So because it is, we do the same play we did last turn, where we shoot like this, and we hit like this, and hit like this. We blizzard, and then I think he'll just concede right now. So the way that Spellslingers was filmed is I arrived very early in the morning, like I think something like 5 a.m. First filming starts at like 7 or 8, but the guest arrives to say hello. We chat. And then they say, Sean, here's your deck. Other person, here's your deck. We shuffle the decks. And then they just film us play a game of Magic. And then the guest says, alright, that was fun. And I'm like, cool. We do some segments, some interstitial segments. Ooh, wait, I gotta pee. And then we go home, right? So that's it. That's it. Oh, we film like 3 episodes in a day. So it's like an 8 to 11, a noon to 3, and then a 4 to 7, right? So it's just like boom, boom, boom. And sometimes they'll be like, stop. Actually, I shouldn't say sometimes. Like every 10 minutes or something, they're like, hold on, stop. We have to like change a setting. This thing films out. Just hang out, stop playing. So we just chat. And so, I mean, that's basically it. And sometimes it's like, you know, here's some cards, Sean, you can make your deck. They can make their deck. Do you want to play this deck or that deck? But I mean, that's basically it. All right, we're literally just playing a game of Magic. So I was playing against Jesse Cox, and I can't remember what the status of the game was. I think that I was coming back, and then at the end, he just showed that he drew lands like 6 times in a row, and I was like, okay, that sucks. Just you know what, take 10 cards off the top of your deck and then flip them over all at once. He like took 10 cards and flipped them all over, and they were like all land. Like there's this thick set of like 20 land in a row. Oh, he got toasted. Oh god, I thought that was so funny. It was just literally total random bullshit luck that I just thought was so funny to me. Because I mean, that's totally a part of card games too. And of course, like when that happened, the producers were like, yay! That's very funny. We will put it in. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Just stay here. Share a stream. And I'm back. Raunchy says, "Et chair. What is your favorite MCU movie?" You know, actually, now that Chairman, listen, I'll answer on behalf of the chair. I don't really watch any of the Marvel Cinematic movies. I really don't.
Watch your back.
I have seen some, but I generally don't really watch that many. Okay, what our opponent could be a Kingsbane or a Tempo Rogue. I'm going to keep the Skulking Geist because if it's a Tempo Rogue, the Tempo Rogues typically start really being scary on turns 6, 7, and 8. They set up with the Falderay Strider. Still could be a Tempo Rogue. They'll set up with the Falderay Strider in order to shuffle spiders in the deck, and then later on, it's like you clear the board, they play Gadgets and draw, and just suddenly summon like 4 more spiders. So it's supposed to be like punch of tempo in like turn 6 and 7 with the Falderays and maybe like an SI7 agent, and then just blam, they blast out a whole bunch of spiders in those few turns. And then that's how the game pans out. I don't think that this is that. I don't think this is this. Because Tar Creepers are typically not run in rogues. I think that he's actually a Keleseth rogue. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to play this and see what's in here. Oh, he might be one of those rogues that plays with backstab. Character Silver says, "Hello, did my sub work?" Hello. And yes. I think this is the Keleseth rogue. I'm going to surmise. It could be a Tempo rogue that really hates Paladins, that just thinks they suck a lot. But I think that instead it's actually a tempo rogue that's accidentally poo-pooing the pants. Okay, so there's... There it is. Let's just rip a polymorph and call it a day, huh? That's helpful.
I ain't talking. The shadows beckon.
Nice. I think I'm a little too face up unless I do that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a Keleseth rogue because of the backstab, the shadow step. This, oh my god, please, I must build the board, please. Yep, that's another Keleseth classic. If I just keep drawing the cards, then I can hit him in the face. So in theory we should have enough answers for this. It's about drawing it. You know, Dragon's Fury's great, Meteor's really great, Polymorph's, that's acceptable. So, maybe this deck does run Leroy Jenkins. I think it does run Leroy Jenkins.
Brothers, heed my call.
Oh, I think I might be getting 420 Blaze called. I think I'm obligated to Blizzard again, though. Dragon's Fury is really good. Not a good draw. It is a bad card to draw. We might be getting a little bit reliant on the Artificin. What up?
Flames consume you.
I'm pretty sick at calling it. So everything's bad, and we're probably dead. Shit.
Reality.
I'm actually going to sort of pre-fire here. I'm gonna set myself to 1. I think that the only way that we win that I can see is if, like, somehow I get a Dragon's Fury something. Dragon's Fury Ice Block or something. We drew a little weirdly at the start of this one. Baron! Baron, what a pleasure not necessarily to see you. So we need like a freezing potion and Oh, God. This is such a tease, man. Because this little guy's gonna poke me. What would be nice, like, if I can draw the Artificer next turn, then I can, like, play the Artificer, Frost Nova, Ice Block, to heal up enough to where it can't kill me. And then I can get out Jaina with the Ice Block off, and then I don't fucking know, man.
The pleasure is mine. I give it.
I really am the luckiest guy in Hearthstone. I don't know if Wiener's watching. It's normally the other way around. Wow. Hey, Wiener. I don't know if you're tuning in right now, but you might get banned for win trading. Maybe I might get banned too. Either way, I love Wiener. Quote me on that.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Something like this. This is, I think, perhaps an incorrect keep. But the, So, here's my reasoning. I just don't want to lose to Inner Fire because it's stupid. Is that reason enough for you? Reason enough for me. Crip would have gotten BM'd instead. Crip could probably take it. I try to eject as much cheer into the world as I'm capable of. Don't always do that. Certainly I'm a little grumpy-dump sometimes. How does he want? Why does he? Oh my god, we did it. We're not going to be playing against Frostlich Jaina. That's the only victory I care about in the Priest matchup. Oops, I need to end my turn. So it's turn 3, and our opponent Wutaha has done nothing yet. He's done... Wow, he certainly looks like a priest. Typically this is already indicating that it's not a spiteful priest, and that it's not a Inner Fire priest. Because Inner Fire priest typically wants to build the board quite... at least in some spiky fashion. Because with those spikes of, like, I have a Drake out, or I played a Tar Creeper, and then I've given it a bunch of health, you're just one Divine Spirit Inner Fire away from blowing me up. At this point, okay, so it's a big guy. And how do we... I forgot about this matchup. I think I'm just going to blow up a whole bunch of pint-sized potions. Yeah. So if this is the grindery type of Big Priest, I think I'm okay. There's a type of Big Priest that's out there right now that what it tries to do is it tries to get Prophet Valen to die a lot and Malagos to die a lot. And if both of those die a lot, you know, like get a Valen, resurrect it with Eternal Servitude, you have a second Valen, bring it back with an Eternal Servitude, and then they all die. There is the Priest Spellstone, which lets you resurrect 4 friendly minions that died this game. You play that, and then you just, like, Mind Blast for 40. Which is such a, wait, no, you can't, well, come on, sort of thing to do. So we're at 8, we would be up at 9, 10. Great. So we're going to go to 10, and then we can play our Arcane Pal. This is... Why do I always get Shatter? I just want to be amazed for a moment. Like, it's Shatter a lot, okay? It's Shatter an awful damn lot. This is tough, but I say that the Shatter is high value because if I do draw a Blizzard, or if I Frostlich Jaina and have a Water Elemental run into a Pal, so probably that would be weird if he had a Shadow Word Horror. My presumption is that he would just Shadow Word Horror me. Oh, he runs Shadow Word Pain in this? Huh. Oh, okay.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
I'm gonna need to draw some of my sweepers soon. This deck is also it's very tempo-y in nature. It's trying to just get a couple huge dudes. It feels a lot like playing against Q-Block. So the correct play for him is to tap here. Huh. Oh, okay. I mean, if that's what you'd like. I think that that's maybe a better play, because I keep forgetting that he needs to play out 2 cards per turn. So, the big thing for me, so this is an ice block, okay. The big thing for me is that I just need to get some kind of damaging, sweepery type of card out. Ever. And then it dies on the turn. Interesting. Okay, so I can ping like this. And then I think I want to draw the cards first. That helps. That does help.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
So we can get our block pop, which is fine. So I'm not super, I'm like not like over the moon about it. I'm not like, yes, it's popped. But, you know. It is an acceptable circumstance in which to be. Well, I guess when he has a whole lot of mega dudes. So here is the acceptable play that I can see. I can shatter this, and so I will. Doesn't make anything that much better for me, but this is about the best that I could see.
Right away. Right away.
So he has one more Eternal Servitude kicking around in there. Yeah, I mean, Ysera has been generating a lot of inexpensive spells. I mean, that's tough to play against no matter what. But perhaps this could be good for us. Maybe. So if I do this, right, this is just good. Now the question is, he's dealing 4, 4, and 7. So that's 15 health. Ah, I needed to play this one first. I missed that. So we have 16 health, and you deal 15 damage. I feel like Dirty Ratting is not great.
The time is now.
But I feel like I do have to... I feel like I have to take some significant risks if I want to actually win this game. I mean, like, none of this is great, but maybe, yeah, I can get a Laugh and Sista. And reduce the damage just a teeny bit, so... I'm not convinced that his deck is super strong. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ah, damn. Yeah, I think that if I had played this guy and then gone Meteor and then played that, we could have had a chance. I don't feel very bad about this matchup. I still feel like it's a very winnable game.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
All right, you know, I have a premonition that Icicle 12 is not an aggro mage. That's it. Okay. Okay. When you're wrong, you're wrong. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?
An incredible discovery.
I'm still content with the set of decisions I made in that game, though, because I absolutely could have lived another turn, but I'm sort of looking at the, like, how do I win the game? How do I put myself into a position where I can win? And I think it's that I have to try to start getting elementals up to start freezing, healing, and of course, etc.ing. Oh god. I think I just have to do this. Yeah. So now I know that I can safely coin Cabala's Tome. Safely coin Dragon's Fury. This is probably the counterspell. It's probably the counterspell. And it's, I mean, it's good we have a coin against it, but actually this is, I think, significantly better. Because, I mean, if we can hold on to the coin, then we can avoid we can either avoid another counterspell. We might just die right now, man. This is why you don't keep Frostlich Jaina, everyone. This is why you don't do that. Okay, well that's a counterspell. So at least we're only taking 6 damage. I feel an Artificer in my very near future. Well, crap. Alright, I blued him up. So neither of those things are counterspells. Neither are. Neither of those are counterspells. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I don't know if we can live. A spellbender created by Primordial Glyph. Alright. Okay. Alright. You got me. Deal with that. I'm dead, man. So here's hope and pray time. If I play this, yeah, that's an explosive rune. If I play that and that's not an explosive rune, I can meteor, but it was an explosive rune, so I'm dead. I think the Skulking Geist needs to come out of the deck because it's not doing much in these matchups. I really kind of want just the little guy back. Just the Arcanologist. I'm not quite ready to do it. I mean... really, this is the story of a man that keeps trying to keep Frostlich Jaina. Skulking Geist is an absolutely cuttable component. Alright. Well, we're a learner.
You asked for it. Oh,
we have learned some lessons. Normally I don't want to keep Medivh's Valet or Ice Block, but I appear to be running very well, so I will do that. Oh my god, the joy I feel watching a Mage pass turn 1. What's our win percentage today? I think we're like exactly 50-50. I think we have neither gone up nor down. We've just gone all round. I'm playing this because it's unlikely he has any way to deal with this 2-2. And I'd rather trade this and then absorb more damage with the Arcanologist, or just play the Arcanologist, which is harder for him to combat. I think we're exactly 50% today. Exactly 50%. I think I want to keep the Skulking Geist. I think I do. Oh. Oh, okay. I think maybe I'm actually undervaluing Medivh's Valet in this matchup, maybe? Lackey Spell?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
This is so far nice. So far, a really nice start. Oh my god, Raptor Junkie just noted that they're over. Oh my god, Surviving Mars is already getting a bunch of updates. Oh my god, some of the things that they're adding is passages between domes, revamping colonist management, completely overhauling the UI. Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god, you guys! Woo! Woo! Ba-ba-da-da. This is just so clearly the very best play that there ever were. I mean, that's just the absolute, that's the stone cold nuts right there. Ba-ba-da-da. Oh god. It's only a roadmap at this point, but they planned passages from before release, it sounds like. Oh my god, I would just love all of those features in there, one at a time. Just provide them to me. Oh, this is really nice. Now I get to pop those two guys without that much worry.
I found it first.
Oh gosh. Oh hi, Despy. Do you want to put your head on my hand? Yeah. Okay, we got a little kitty.
I'm late. I'm late.
Excuse me.
Okay, this is essential because the shot comes off. The explosive rune absorbs 3. So one of these is a counter spell, and the other is a ice block, probably. But it's whenever you cast a spell. So when I cast this, I gain 7, even if nothing comes out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play the Arcane Artificer. Well, that's a counter spell now, so that's annoying, but that's okay. Or excuse me, that's an explosive rune now, which is annoying, but that's okay. Nice. So here comes the explosive rune, which is... Oh, because he played it in that order, and now this is the explosive rune. This one is not the explosive rune. Okay. So neither of these are explosive runes. One of them we expect is a polymorph. God, getting down these arcane tyrants was just great. So this is a very nice turn. We'll heal for 7. Do we think it's better to run out the Dragon Caller? What have we played? We've played a Blizzard. Played a Blizzard. Okay, you know what? Take it back. That's a bad play. So this should be a counter spell because we gain, and there it is. And so this is an ice block. So So now he really desperately needs to deal with this threat. But he can just keep Pyroblasting face. Oof, ow. So we're just going to continue to counter heal. Just keep healing, that's fine. Wow, that's just a big pile of garbage right there. Oh, Tim Tam, Walla Walla Jim Jam. It's good to see you. Yeah, you want to frostbolt that? Huh? What is this little goober? What is a little Uzi man? Oh my god. Would you look at that? Okay. 4, 5. Yeah, that's what that feels like, Vanvel. What's his name? Vanvel? Vanvel. Suck it, Vanvel! That's such a great name, Tim Tam Walla Walla Jim Jim. Well, it's a good day to sheep win. Praise RNG. Alright, hey, we're 1 star up from where we began the day. Woo!
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay. So this is a mage. This is a mage. We want our little men. We want a lot of our little men here. We have 2 little men. I think the biggest struggle that I have is just mulliganing with this. I just need to be disciplined and really only mulligan for Artificers, Arcanologists, Ravens Familiars, Medu's Valet, these types of cards. So you can play this out. This is okay. We're just gonna start with our research, right? We're gonna start with some research. I think this is an acceptable thing to do, not just for the draw, but for this is a rune. We're gonna learn fast. No, that's a counter spell or an ice block. Foxhound Ash says, how do you feel about Stats Sue outcome? Do you think Maru can beat Dark tonight? All I know is that I'm such a fan of Sue. Oh my god, that guy is so good for the game of StarCraft 2. Sue is like... Sue, for any of you who don't know, is a Zerg player who is regarded as one of the absolute tippity-toppity best. But he just gets second. That's all he can do is get second. And, spoiler alert, he didn't make it to the finals of a tournament. And so a lot of people were like, oh god, I guess he broke the curse, but... it's kind of not how you want to do it. Alright, we're just going to run straight into the counterspell. So this is probably a Potion of Polymorph as well in there with some explosions.
I'm late.
And this is okay, because here's what we want to do. We want to just, on the off chance that this is not a counterspell, cool. But now, unless he has some really sick draw, he's going to deal all his damage now. He's probably going to ping the face.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
This is really good, because this means that he just is going to get us kind of stuck at this health, and then I don't think he's going to be able to do very much. But Sue is, whoa, fucking filthy, man. One time. No! Fuck! Come on! Why do you think I put big spells in this? God, that 5 health is gonna be so painful. You know what? Whatever. Right? Doesn't matter. Screw it. You know what? Screw it. Fuck it. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Shit happens. A few more turns and we can get out Frothlithjena. But this is where he begins to shoot us in the face with all his spells, so... Artificer is 1 time. Oof. So I'm going to be on turn 7. So this is good to absorb the... Ah, fuck. God, that's a just wicked combo.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
But, yeah, so Sue's just had a great attitude about not getting into the finals for this particular tournament, and I just think he's so amazing. But Dark and Maru are playing tonight. Maru, who I really think is the best in the world right now. A lot of people are just like, yeah, Terran struggling, Terran tears, so on and so forth. And I mean, Maru just has been stomping people, like stomping. And Dark is one of the other like best Zergs in the world. And so they're playing actually at 9 p.m. in like 2 hours they're playing. I'm 99% certain that's correct. I just want to double check. I actually set my alarm for tonight. It is in 1 hour and 59 minutes. Yeah, so, I mean, all of you should watch. It's twitch.tv/GSL.
Time runs out on me.
He didn't deal damage to us. We're doing it. We're doing it. Watch this. Watch, 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 watch. So we're going to cast this, and it's going to get countered. Why? So this is the one that we want to absorb the damage regardless. Oh, wait, no, that nasty little combo. God, that's so sick. Oh, fuck. Alright, that sucks. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. I thought that that was smart because then I would absorb it. Ah, God.
I'm late. I'm late. An incredible discovery.
We have many secrets.
Please don't be able to pop this block this turn. That would be enormous. That would be ginormful.
Revel in the power.
Dirty. Dirty as hell.
Fear those who wield it.
I mean, it's gonna get popped. It's gonna get popped. So we've run into 2 potions of polymorph, 1 explosive rune, and 1 counterspell? No counterspells? Oh god, I'm starting to lose track. Fuck. I don't think that's the explosive. Oh, for some reason I thought he'd played 2 this game. Fuck. Ah. God. I could have tracked that a little bit better, but it's a tough spot to be in anyways. Oh, was that a glyphed one? He had a glyphed rune? I also need to be more mindful of that.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
So, against Warlock, this is actually okay to keep, but I think I'm going to do this. Vega pieces, stop losing to Explosive Rune. I'm trying, but that's the point of his deck. Plus it's tough when I have a limited suite of creatures to work with. It's less a choice, more a reality of the latter, my friend. Okay, so it's the Warlock matchup again. So we're going to do our usual. We're trying to identify, is it a Rin-lock or a Q-block? Rin-lock or Q-block? Okay, it's a Rin-lock. Alright. It's a Rin-lock. Alright. Okay. Very winnable game. Extremely, straightforwardly winnable. Here's how this matchup works. The way that we're not worried is he uses N'Zoth and Blood Reaver Gul'dan to resummon back lots and lots of Void Lords. That's annoying, but that's no problem, especially because we can do mass healing off Baron Gen. So it's okay. The real threat is Rin. The real threat is Rin, where he can blow up our deck. So one of the ways that we can counter this is by, if he is not careful, he plays Rin, we polymorph, no problem, game's done. Another alternative that is really what I'm hoping for is the Skulking Geist that blows up his Dark Pacts, because good Warlocks will play Rin, Dark Pact it immediately to guarantee that they get to blow up our deck. So, I really wanna... By the way, I just glanced over chat. Physics is the best. Says Stellaris 2.02 beta is very fun right now. What is that? What is going on, man? Okay, so one of the ways to make our lives way insanely easier is just to polymorph this right now. It's also possible to win if he Rins, but then doesn't have that many Void Lords. Because Rin actually takes a little bit of time. We already have our finisher here, which would be why I might want to save the polymorph. Because I couldn't afford to play against a Rin that blows up my Frostlich Jaina. But now that we have it, and we have a really nice pile of cards here, it's acceptable to use that, because now that's going to cancel out 3 Void Lords. The existing one, the one from Blood Reaver Gul'dan, and then the one from N'Zoth. Excuse me, 4 Void Lords. So I could, for instance, play a Doomsayer here, but then he would play Ren, pass the turn to me, and then guarantee his Mega Man combo. Yeah, what is Stellaris 2.0 about? Because I played Stellaris right when it came out. So he's in the same position I am. He's just kind of in chill mode. Yeah, what's going on with Stellaris? Because, I mean, Paradox is amazing as a publisher at... I don't know if it's their influence, or I don't know if it's coincidence, but man, every Paradox published games, those devs just keep churning out awesome content, man. Holy cow. So, part of the reason why I'm not playing this down is that I actually think our opponent needs to use Twisting Nether on this turn. 2.0 rebalanced the game a lot, and it feels more balanced on a 4x scale. Yeah, see, this is what I mean by the good players play it and pop it right away. So now we're in a little bit of a rush. We're in, as you might describe it, a hurry. Okay. Let's do a little 2-3 down, huh? So if we can keep up sufficient pressure, Dark Pact, Amethyst Spellstones, Blood Reaver are really the only ways that he can deal with this.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
See? Slowing him down. Slowing him down. And now I'm slowing down. Gotta keep Baron Geddon for post-deck blow-up. Dirty Rat is another way to counter Aziz Ansari. Feeling a little fatigued. Je suis un peu fatigué. I'm a little tired. Kinda want to pop in Blizzard. There it is. Might look a little wasteful. I think that's arguable as well, but I'm looking to build up some momentum as a man who might not have a deck very soon. Woo! Okay, very well, very well. See, his stuff's a little off-synced, so that's 2 turns of time. Okay. So we can play it and get Aziz in hand. Now we hope to Dirty Rat. This is a way that we can conceivably win the game. I should say just slow the onslaught of Aziz's.
I ain't talking. I ain't talking.
Fuck. Ah. God. Ah. 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 That's what I got. Maybe I get one more turn out of this man. Maybe he blows my deck up. Actually, that was a misplay because he'll blow my deck up and then he'll just pass the turn. He just passes the turn. That was dumb. That was dumb. Dumb build. That was a Dumbo play. At least we have Baron. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that. We didn't. His board was not actually as threatening, but well, I have good news for myself. And that's it. That's all I got. It's the only good news that we have. What happened to your deck? Blew it up. Aziz Ansari blew up my deck. Yeah. I actually think he has, like, hardly any more threats. I think he has one more Spellstone or something. This game's always surprisingly close. The board clears are only good for armor now? Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. The important thing was not that I needed to use these to get value out of them. It's that that was an error in the last game because what I really needed to do was just keep my board alive, polymorph that guy to get another dude. So now we're pretty dead. Because, like, this is still a fine play post-deck blow-up. We would want to save these or get value out of them if we needed to deal with a bunch of threats. But he doesn't have any Void Lords that are getting resurrected, you know. we needed to have the board, and so it was strictly incorrect to play the Dragon's Fury on that last turn. That's, I mean, for the same reason that I shouldn't have played the Doomsayer.
I wonder.
This is just going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shadow.
I mean, we were remarkably close to being able to win this one. Oh, that's right, this is a demon.
Well played.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Oops. It's a hard matchup to win if you can't kill the Rin, but even then, it's alright. I mean, he really just, like, is very, very low on threats after you remove the Void Lords. Because, I mean, if he just summons a pile of vanilla demons, sure, no big deal. So yeah, I mean, the mistake turn, if you can call it that, I mean, it's still hard to win that match, which is the turn before he played
Jaina versus
the blow up your deck. What I needed to do was just wait.
You asked
Oh,
for
sorry,
it.
Despy. Sorry. I know you're tired. Hi. Oh, sorry. Here, let me give you scritches to appease you, because you've been kind of a little grumpy thing, huh? Go ahead and keep this. This game was not close, not even close. Oh, no, Kamamura, that game was much closer than I think you realize, because if you've been watching for the last week when I've been playing this game, or excuse me, playing this deck, we've won plenty of times when that happened. The important thing is not to necessarily throw up our hands and go like, "Blah, I don't believe it, blah." Anger. Because he basically has like no minions left in his deck. Actually, I don't need to do anything, I'll just shoot this. He basically has Blood Reaver Gul'dan, he's gonna get a bunch of vanilla nerds. I did not win last game character silver. He got a Zari out. And there was really not anything I could do about it. We did our best to counter with dirty rats and so on and so forth, but you know, we just couldn't peel it. Skulking Geist is an incredibly nice card to have in this matchup because it means that we're virtually guaranteed an opportunity to polymorph Rin. This is what makes this matchup really nice. Except he's not a Rin-lock. Okay. Yeah, do you want to lean on me? Huh, little baby cat? I think if I win this, I'll be right back to where we were. May as well just chill. Kamamura CC, no, I'm telling you, I understand how the matchup works. I'm just letting you know that that game was much closer than a man with a blown-up deck might initially look like. Because I used to think when I started playing this deck that if it got to the point where a deck was blown up, we're screwed, man. It's over. And I would just concede. And then we just won several games with it. And part of what makes it very possible is that if, you know, he doesn't have the Void Lords from the polymorphs, it means that he just really doesn't have a lot of oomph and staying power due to the lack of N'Zoth, the lack of N'Zoth targets, lack of Void Lords from Blood Reaver Gul'dan.
Yes. Oh, yes. They'll serve me now.
Okay, so this is an interesting play. Gosh, this really stinks. Okay, so I know this looks very bold. I know that looks very bold, but we're sort of in desperation mode here. An alternative was just literally to slam down this thing. Okay. we're in not good shape because we can't actually deal with that thing. It helps like a little bit, but like not a lot, because this is a Q block. So I mean, if he just starts cubing the Doomguard. Skulking Geist is pretty nice in this. It appears he does not have a cube. Is he gonna life tap for a cube? Like a noob. Bop. Boop. Beep.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
Okay, interesting.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Boy, this entire sequence of stuff is bad. I mean, I guess I'm hoping he gets a Void Lord. I guess. I don't know. Why wouldn't I Blizzard on that turn? Because of this. Because this can summon a 5/7 with charge. So do you have any recommendations for cat breeds? I know Scottish Folds are awesome from watching Lyric. I would recommend you just go to a shelter. Just go to your shelter, man. Go to your local shelter. I meant the turn before. Doesn't really do anything. This is painful. Okay.
An incredible discovery.
So might be okay here. This is kind of where I wanted to actually have a Blizzard. Because, I mean, the problem that I was dealing with from the start is that due to the cards I drew at the start of the game, I just don't really have any of my board impacting thingies. And so, for instance, if I used the Blizzard, I would have had nothing leading up to it. So, I mean, this was just a bit of poor luck. Because if you use that, you prevent some damage, but then, as we see, we would have had no answer for any of the stuff, so... Killing Zoth Frozen the Lord in 5/4 so you can find answers for him. But, I mean, like, the thing is, I don't want to do something okay for maybe 1 or 2 turns. If you look at the situation that I was in, it was pretty damn rough, right? He has tons of extra, you know, demons, big cards coming. He's in a huge spike right there, and I just did not draw cards like my Dragon's Fury. Oh crap, we dropped to 3. Dragon's Fury, Meteor, Polymorph. I mean, I was just not drawing a lot of those things. And so if I Blizzard and then don't draw an answer, then I'm essentially guaranteed to lose. Whereas in the play situation that I did, yeah, I get low, but then I Blizzard and I'm able to play Frostlich Jaina, heal for 5, and then ping for 4 with the Arcane Tyrant, which will then heal me. And I think that's much better. I think that's a better situation to be in overall. Oh, fuck. We lose. Unless we, like, dirty rat out 2 cold lights. Ugh. And so I don't think it's just, like, an obvious correct move in my direction or an obvious misplay for not doing the Blizzard or anything like that. I see the argument for it, but I think that there's a very strong argument for the play that I did, especially given this is like the only deck I've played for this last week.
Out of my jungle.
So we are unfortunately up against a Dead Man's Hand Warrior, which means that we're almost certainly going to lose. Get this up now. Yeah, and that's the thing that I've had to learn a lot about this deck, is that you have to be thoughtful with your usage of sweepers, because it's very easy to just be like, oh, I can hit 3 things, I'm going to sweep. Oh, okay, I can hit another 3 things, I'm going to sweep. If you'll recall the first day that I was playing this deck, I did that a lot. And I would just lose, right? You kind of have to absorb pain on a turn so you can deal a whole bunch of damage on the next turn. And then maybe completely clear the board the turn after that. And then take a little damage, and then clear the board completely after that. Which makes sense because that's how sweepers work. If you're just blowing things up one at a time, that's more like single target removal cards. But this is a lot of like, clear the whole board cards. And the only way that those are fair is a player intelligently choosing spots where you can use them. What do you mean, Termius?
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, here we go. Alright, is there any way to hurt this? Oh. I guess I don't want him to draw, because I want to slow the game down. Oh, I am the Shaz, I see. Damn it. Well, at least we know he won't have any Blood Razors in his DMH. This is a tough-ass match. We've had some rough games today, man. Yeah, man, don't go for a specific breed of cat. Just go to a shelter and get a little kitty. If the kitty was boss enough to get born in the wild, then you know that kitty's boss enough to just survive well when you're at home, man. Well, also, if it's a good shelter, they'll do things like not release the cat to you if there are medical concerns. Like, there was this really sweet cat at the shelter I was once at. And, oh my god, it was so affectionate. She wanted to be held and stuff, but it just had chronic illness, so they just like couldn't release it. Made me worry about that little kitty, because I like kitties. Okay, so Sleep with the Fishes is gone.
Pain speak to me.
Okay. Alright. Theoden says I'm varyingly allergic to different types of cat, so breed still matters. Whoops. Well, alright guys, if we can kill his dead man's hand, then we did it, okay?
My hand is full.
Ah! I'm excited that in the new expansion, Tank Up's coming back, man.
Do not fear power. Fear those who
Hi,
wield
Despy.
it.
I know you were sleeping. I just wanted to pet you because you're very cute. He could be a N'Zoth control warrior that runs one Dead Man's Hand. This is okay. We're still just going to be really patient with our dirty rats.
Out of my jungle!
Okay.
I have an axe to grind.
Okay, so this is a really good meteor target to blow up this and summon another, and not an even larger man, but we just summon a blue guy. Alright, so this is nice. He doesn't have Sleep with the Fishes. Brawl is not great for us, but, you know, still leaves one alive. You can't comfortably Scourge Lord Garrosh. I feel like this is okay to just blow up. Well, whatever. Oh, hi, Despy. We're getting some sick tummy time right now, man. Yeah, hi. Yeah, it's a happy cat. Sometimes I worry because she purrs so hard. I'm like, you're gonna shake your bones off. One down. Okay, I don't know what to think about that yet. Because, like, we haven't seen cold lights. Could mean anything. You'll notice that after one Dead Man's Hand, we have the same amount of cards. Yeah, what do you think's going on, Despy? Uh-oh, better go investigate.
Excuse me.
Alright, down one cat. Okay. This is gonna be painful, man. Alright. I don't think I need the Doomsayers.
And rule its ashes.
Okay, let's see if we maybe blow something up. Just a whirlwind. I'm really not sure if there's a way to win this deck. With this deck. And I'm not sure why he would do this unless he has another ghoul in hand. Okay. I'm gonna do a weird looking play, but I think it's still okay.
Reality. Whoa.
Just need to get some of these out. That's nice. Maybe we accidentally explode him. So I think that we just get close to the end, and if he has infinite, if he's like proper infinite, then... well, then that stinkers. What is this? Dragon's Fury? I don't actually think this card is valuable. I know that like might sound insane, but I actually don't think it's important. So I think that I want to wait like a little longer until I've done some more research on his deck. Meow. Or maybe I just do it right now, man. Dude, who gives a damn? Let's bring down some scary nerds. Alright, a Skulking Geist. Boom, it's gone. Alright, he might just be good old-fashioned control. I'm building a board, man. So he does have another release in there. He might just have a single Dead Man's Hand. He might have a single Dead Man's Hand. It's very, very possible. It's gonna go hit me. Hit me. It's really interesting seeing the meta difference today compared to yesterday. Far, far, far fewer Paladins. A downright small number of Paladins compared to what we've been doing in the past. I don't need Mana Bind either. Like, if this becomes Counterspell, then that's sick, because I can, like, Counterspell and then play Dragoncaller Alana, and his Brawl gets toasted. If there's some way to Counterspell or to Simulacrum, you'll notice that he's played no Cold Light Oracles. He does have a Dead Man's Hand, so he might have an infinite deck, but not like a Swift infinite deck that's just constantly... Let's do some research. Alright, that's a Bring It On. I mean, he might just be a very slow control-y deck that happens to have a whole bunch of value using Dead Man's Hand. Not a lot of card draw. And do we think he has two? That's the real question. I mean, it's not an intelligent decision, but I kind of just want to wait for something insane. Oh, what? It's right there! Oh my god! I'm blind. I looked at that and thought it was not Simulacrum. Well, we win it or lose it now. I literally had the luck right there, and I specifically looked for it. I thought this was Kona Cold, man. I just looked at the card art. Ah, fuck. I fucking fucked up. Whatever. I've been playing for a long time without breaks. Fuck. No, executes is good. Well, we are close. Is GSL on tonight? Yeah, GSL is on in 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to get some dinner. Fuck, well that's good. Well damn, he got us. I thought I saw that get played after Dead Man's Hand. Or excuse me, I thought Dead Man's Hand got played after Scourge Lord. That was incorrect. God, I could have Simulacrumed, man. Fuck.
Almost out of cards.
Guess this first. Suppose. It's painful. He could only have one Dead Man's Hand. That's maybe one of our outs. So he only has the one Dead Man's Hand in there. but that would surprise me. Goodbye. This looks like a fun deck to climb with, too.
I'm out of cards.
Toasted.
I'm almost out of cards.
Maybe hurt him for a bunch or something? Who knows, man? Uh-oh. Well, this is extremely bad news and very concerning. Alright. I think I had the simulacrum, so. Damn. God. Well, we're what is it? Because I know rank 3 5 stars is the same as rank 2 0 stars. So we lost 1. We're 2 stars down from where we started the day. Kind of a break-even day. And if I had just come back to my computer against that Paladin and not thought that I'd accidentally, or not thought that I'd play Frostless Jaina, would have won that game, would have been dead even. So, pretty middling day. Kind of interesting to note that the big switch up in the meta really had an impact on a lot of these games. Games were long. We didn't really play that many games, even though we pretty much played continuously for about 7 hours. Skulking Geist was just not that helpful, but man, there was like a day or two there where there were just so many Jade Druids, it felt reasonable to put in there. I might just cut it and put back in an Arcanologist to help with the Aggro Mage match up. Or maybe even just a good old Elise the Trailblazer, man. Just get some more cards in there. Well, that was fun. Please tune into GSL in an hour and 15 minutes. That's going to be good. It's going to be Dark versus Maru. I'm going to go, and I'll see you Monday. We're going to do a late night Hearthstone on Monday, man, because mostly Walk and move to Thursday. Ooh. Take care, all you pretty people. Definitely go to the Discord and check out the 30-day project challenge. It's being posted about in the chat. You can check it out at discord.gg/day9tv. I'll see you there.